Hey, welcome back. We're going to talk about bending now, right? The easiest way to explain this is we're going to be bending a note to the next note of the scale, right? So far we've only learned um, this pattern one, C major, the C pattern, pattern one. That's all we learned so far. But a rule of thumb that I always use in my improvising with soloing in regards to bending, I only bend on the first three strings. So that's like this string, and then the third string. So 1, 2, 3. So those are the strings I mainly stay on when I'm bending notes, right? And you need to, well, you're gonna probably have to dive into pattern two of the cage system, the A pattern, to really get this going. But um, you can start practicing these because I'm already showing it to you, right? So here's the scale pattern, right? Okay, the next note of this on this string, the first string, is there. So we got to bend this note. And what we like to do is put our thumb here to anchor and all three fingers on the same string to help push the string up. We're going to go to this note, right? So I'm using the mechanics of pushing these strings up, and I'm using my thumb to counter against it. That's the best way I can explain it, right? So there's that string and this bend on this pattern, and then I like to do this one. And then on the third string, like I said. So on the third string, this is a pretty large bend, right? It's got to go all the way up here. That's 3 frets. It's a step and a half of what we call in music terms, right? So these are a whole step bend. A whole step is 2 frets, the distance of 2 frets, and a step and a half is the distance of 3 frets. And again, I'm using all my fingers to push up the strings, and I'm using my thumb to anchor to have a nice strong point to counter and weigh against it. See, it may not look like I'm using my thumb when I'm doing it like this, but I'm using this part right here in my thumb to dig into the back of the fretboard or the neck. And I'm using it, and I'm really pushing in on my thumb, and then I'm really pushing the string up here while holding the notes down, the string down. And eventually, when you practice these bends so much, you're just going to know the distance, like the amount that you will bend it. At first, it's a little tricky to match pitch. You might start off going like this, bringing it up slowly to pitch. But eventually, you're going to just have muscle memory on it, and you're going to go right to the pitch. All right, so that's this on the bends. Hopefully that's helpful. Let me know if you have any more questions. Catch you on the next video.